Hey there, Charles Davis here with Approved by Charles. Want to give a real quick kind of reality check for a lot of people out there. A lot of lenders right now, because rates are high, are to get your business now, are offering you, borrowers, a free, no cost, no closing cost refinance when rates come down. Well, as you know, being a human in the United States of America in 2023, there is no such thing as a free lunch. There is no such thing as a no closing cost loan. There is no such thing as no fees. Everything has a cost. Everything. And if you have a lender telling you right now that they are indeed going to give you a free, no closing cost refinance when rates come down, 100%, they are lying to you to get your business now. Because what they will do in a year and a half, a year, 2 years, when rates are lower, and they will be lower, to get your business for a refinance, is they will roll those fees into the loan in one of two ways. And that's it, one of two ways. They will either increase your loan balance by a bit, and that bit being equal to the cost of those closing costs, by the way, to pay for the closing costs, because there are title fees, county fees, maybe HOA fees, things like that. There are fees that the lender has control of. Appraisal fees, they could waive. No, appraisal or still needs to get paid. Somebody needs to pay the appraiser. Title fees, title's not going to give you their business for free. Title insurance, not free. Homeowners insurance, not free. County records, recording of your deed, not free. HOA transfer fees, HOA update fees, anything like that in relating to updating the mortgage information, not free. So if all these costs associated with a refinance are not free, and somebody is telling you that they're free, what does that say? It says that they're not being honest. They are going to do one of two things to pay for that. Like I said, they're either going to add those $2,482 in fees to your loan balance. So when you go to refinance in 2 years and your loan balance is $300,000, you'll leave with a balance of $302,000 and some change, right? And they'll take that extra equity that they took from you to pay those fees. Or they'll raise your interest rate to get what's called a yield spread premium from the investor to pay those fees. So a yield spread premium is often like a lender credit. And so if a lender tells you, hey, they're going to give you $2,000 lender credit, no, they're not doing that. They're lying to you. They are, okay? They're going to raise your interest rate from where the par rate is, meaning no cost in points, no credit to you, no yield spread premium. They're going to raise your interest rate until they get that $2,000 lender credit they're promising you. They're going to raise your interest rate $2,400 some odd dollars worth of interest rate to pay for those closing costs. There is no free money. There is no free services. These lenders are lying to you. It should be illegal. It's wrong. It's wrong because there is a complete lack of transparency and honesty in this industry, and it's a shame. We're very highly regulated, and yet people still misrepresent the truth every single day. There is no such thing as free closing costs. There is no such thing as a free refinance. It doesn't exist, okay? So if a lender's telling you that, ask them how those closing cost fees are going to be paid for. Just ask them how and see what they say. They may say, well, I'm going to raise your interest rate a little bit from the par rate to get a credit back from the investor, a yield spread premium, and take that extra line of credit to pay for your closing costs. Well, that's honest. They're actually telling you how you're doing it. That's what I would say. If you wanted to have a no-fee closing cost, I would say we could do it one of two ways. No cash to close on your closing costs and refinance. One of two ways to do it. I could raise your balance, your principal balance, a little bit. Take those proceeds to pay for the fees for the closing costs. Or I could raise your interest rate a little bit. Take advantage of that yield spread premium, get a credit back, and give that to all those other people to pay for those fees. So, in summary, interest rates are higher now than they've been in the last couple of years. Are they historically high? No. They're actually underneath the 43-year moving average of 7.25%. They're under that. But they're still high in relation to where they have been. And so people are looking for ways to get your business. Lenders are looking for ways to get your business to promise you something that they cannot deliver on. Think of it this way. Have you ever gone in and bought a car? Right? What's the first thing somebody's asked you when you walk out of that car lot? They don't ask you about the color of the car, the type of car. Oftentimes they don't even ask what your names are. Maybe they do. They ask you, how much do you want to pay per month? That's what they ask you, right? How much do you want to pay per month? And then they can get you into almost any car on the lot, still make plenty of money on the back end because they're going to hide all that stuff from you to fit you in your $493 monthly car payment that you're willing to pay. It's all sleight of hand. It's all falsities. And when you're dealing with a mortgage, when you're dealing with the long-term effects of a monthly payment, and yes, your interest rate may be lower, but it probably would be a little lower if they didn't roll that in. And we're just honest with you. Hey, I'm just going to give you the best rate possible. That's what I'm going to do. And then you can bring your cash to close for your refinance. You can pay for your appraisal. You can pay for all these other fees. There are ways to do that. But there is no such thing as a free refinance. There is no such thing as a no closing cost mortgage. Does not exist because other people have to get paid. Anyway, so that's a little bit for my rant. Sorry for the kind of seriousness of it, but I just wanted to be honest and clear with you that if you're seeing these things out there and you are seeing it, it doesn't exist. There's a lot of other things you see right now, also doesn't exist. One of the big lenders right now, their name might be synonymous with a large aluminum or steel tube filled with fire shooting things into space, that type of thing, that they were going to pay 1% of your payments for the first year at no cost. No! Not free. So if you want me to run numbers for you, I'll be happy to show you how this all works. I did do an earlier video, which I'll put somewhere around here for you to click on, that talks about how pricing actually works, and you can see those yield spread premiums or the points that you might have to pay. So take a look at that. Again, my name is Charles. I'm approved by Charles. I'm honest, I'm transparent, and I'm just going to tell people how it is. I'll probably get in trouble for stuff. Be honest with you, I don't care. I don't care because it's important that people know that this particular industry has so much misinformation about it, so much falsities and manipulation of numbers and sleight of hand about numbers, that it just really puts people, their eyes glaze over. They trying to compare different numbers from different people, and it's almost impossible, because if they're doing that, somebody's not giving them the correct numbers. I will always give you the correct numbers. I will always estimate high. I will always estimate conservatively, because I would rather tell you, hey, your cash to close is $10,000 and then it be $4,000 in the end, rather than the other way around. Have a great day. Thanks for your time. If you like what I'm doing, subscribe. Also, if you have any topics that you would like me to do in the future, please don't hesitate. Put some comments down in the comments below. I'll take a look at them. Also, you can email me at approvedbycharles@gmail.com. Thank you very much, and you have a great day.